Okay, so if you have been finding it difficult to check your 2025 WAEC results yesterday, now you don't need to panic. You don't need to panic. Now in this video, I want to tell you why you could not actually check your WAEC results yesterday. Now an update actually came yesterday from Weac. I think this update came at around 1. I think that update actually came up now, and that update that actually came up was what actually affected Weac website. Now a lot of persons have been even saying if that update is actually very true. Now that update is there on the screen. Okay, you can see that update on the screen right now. So that is how the update looks like. So if this update was actually sent to you yesterday, or perhaps you get to receive it today, don't panic. It is actually true, it is not false. So what actually is actually going on right now, and why you were unable to check your WAEC results. Maybe you are a teacher, you are trying to check for your student, or you are a student, you are trying to check for yourself. Now why you could not check, why you could not access that website, or why your results is not actually coming out. It's not because your result was withheld. What actually happened or transpired that yesterday was because of the update that actually came from Weac. Now the update is there on the screen. The update is there on the screen. You can see it on the screen. Now I'm going to explain it in a very simple way so that you can understand it very well. Okay, so what is this update from Weac that actually came yesterday, that has made that has created a lot of agitation, that has created a lot of doubts, or perhaps people are now inquisitive to know more. A lot of persons have started saying, is this a kind of a scam, as against what actually published by Weac, not really Weac, by some persons who actually said that Weac without some results of schools, and then they published the list of these schools. Now this one is totally different. This one is genuine. This one is real, and it is valid. You can still see it on your screen. Now I want to explain it in a very simple term. Now what it means actually is that Weac actually there had been a glitch in terms of the results, in terms of the release of the results, especially in English language. A lot of persons actually failed English language. Now there have been talk from stakeholders, okay, in the Ministry of Education. There have been talks from private school owners. There have been talk from associations in education, and then a lot of them has actually queried the results that came out, citing some factors that I may not be able to to really talk about in this video. So basically that was why this update came up. Now Weac is trying to do what? Is trying to review. They are trying to review this glitch so that they know where the issue is coming out. So that was why this update actually came up. So currently now you may not be able to access your your results, or the Weac website. You may not be able to have a hold of your results. Who is this update actually made for, or perhaps this new development and review on the Weac website, which is meant to actually give access to students that actually wrote the 2025 Weac. Who actually need to be aware of this, or who are the students that this actually concerns? Now most importantly, it actually concerns students whose perhaps their results were withheld. They've not been able to access it even at the beginning of the release of the of that result on Monday. There were some persons that were unable to access theirs. These are people that should be concerned. Other people that should be concerned are those persons that actually have a very poor result, those that had a very poor performance, and mainly that their performance while they were writing the exam was superb, and they could not comprehend what they had. another set of persons are those persons that actually did well but had issues in their English language. Now the English language has actually created a lot of comments and then arguments on social media, and a lot of persons have argued that many students failed just because the English language did not actually arrive early, and a lot of them were writing their exams in the night. So Weac is trying to do to review all those things. Then lastly, who is it for? It is also for those who have actually checked and their results are perfectly okay. Now it is fine if you want to check again, fine, but if you don't want to check, you don't need to disturb yourself. As long as your result is okay, you made it including maths and English, you don't have to check again. But most importantly, it is for those whose their results are withheld, and for those persons that need to you check their English language. So if you have been trying to access, the WAEC website, and then you've tried to check your result and then you could not access it. Now panic, don't be afraid now, because the technical glitch and the review is actually going to last for 24 hours, and it started since yesterday. So you just need to wait for a while. You need to wait for a while. Then after a while, maybe in the evening, you can go ahead to do it to check that. But you can also check for more updates on this this same issue. And one thing that you must know is this: know fully that once the update is out, and then you can actually access or recheck your exam questions. Definitely, I am going to post a video on that. So what do I want you to do now? If you're watching this from Facebook, I want you to follow me. I want you to share, so that by the time the update comes up, you will be the first person to access it. And also, if you're watching from YouTube or you're watching from every other social media platform, subscribe to my channel so that you can receive notifications if it is okay to check for the result, or it is okay to recheck again or not. So you are going to get this notification. So all I just want you to do is to ensure that you do what you stay tuned and relax, and ensure that you subscribe to this channel if you're watching from YouTube. So I hope that this video has helped to actually calm you down as a student and even as a teacher, and I hope you have actually learned a lot from this. So I'll see you in my next video.